when people start opening up, oh, Jesus Christ, that is a giant rocket artillery truck. Those are used for bombarding from long distances, or for suicidal charges into enemy tanks because the enemy is too incompetent to stop you. And the enemy is also stupid enough to destroy it, and this is extremely good time for lag because that was epic. That was crazy. So yeah, if you ever come under fire, the first instinct should not be like hit the brakes and see what happens, okay? If people are shooting at you, then it's time to get out of the place. Just floor it, keep driving. Do not let them shoot you. And so that M8 stopped right as I opened up on him, and that was his death, because I opened up with submachine guns. That doesn't do jack, but that gave me a chance to get off my AT grenade. So now I have my Sherman, which I've repaired. It's a very nice Sherman, 76W. That's pretty much the best Sherman there is. Got a nice gun. I've got my medium tank that I bought, maybe a light tank, and I've got a squad full of assault infantry, which is the best infantry I got, and I'm really making a push on the right. I'm making a stand. I feel like the middle's looking pretty good, which it actually isn't if you look on the minimap. Most of the stuff has died by now, but they've sort of given up attacking. But yeah, I'm making my push on the right, and it turns out to work pretty well. I got my assault infantry, they're shooting some people, I got the tanks to back them up, but unfortunately I haven't brought my tanks up quite far enough, and now they finally get into the fight. Or maybe they don't. No, but my assault infantry can handle themselves, they're pretty badass. Yeah, they're killing stuff. But yeah, I should have gotten my medium tank at least into the fight, and I'm sort of saving my Sherman because I don't want my Sherman to die. I pay for it with an exploded group of assault infantry, but that's okay. I have another squad waiting around. But yeah, I should have used my tanks earlier in the assault. You see how helpful they're being right now. They got 2 machine guns. They can really provide some fantastic fire support. And if you use people in conjunction like this, they're much stronger. The infantry advance forward, the enemy infantry fire at them, exposing their positions, and then they get smacked down by the tank. And I have sent my Sherman around in a flanking maneuver, and this turns out to work very well because there's a slugger there, which I don't know who killed it. I think I killed it. Wasn't paying attention. What are we looking at? Something's going on. Nothing's going on. Let's look at the fight. And now I'm like, I'm setting up shop. I'm repositioning my tanks and my infantry. I'm moving my back line of infantry forward, putting everybody into use. This is a leapfrog tactic. I have my forward group of infantry holding position on the point, and my back group of infantry is moving through them and setting up advanced positions. So this is bounding overwatch, I believe it's called, and it's a nice way to advance towards enemy positions or to pretty much anywhere. Somebody says GG. I'm looking at my video time, and there's time left, so I don't think it's GG yet. Something just blew up. Kabroom. Stuff is blowing up. That's the great thing about Men of War. It's tactical, and stuff blows up. Like Call of Duty. Or Rainbow Six, except Rainbow Six doesn't have explosions. I guess the latest Rainbow Six definitely has explosions. They made it really extreme. Rainbow Six Las Vegas. Rainbow Six with whores. Rah, casinos. Terrorists. I guess they'd always had terrorists. Somebody asked for... What did he ask for? What did I just buy? You were watching. AT rifle, maybe? I bought something, and Panzerfaust was asking for it. I accidentally gave it to Brandenburg Commando. Hopefully he will do something with it. I don't know what I purchased. I also purchased a Kinu in order to kill that M8 because someone was whining about it on Vent, I believe. And I was like, okay, this will shut him up. And yeah, at this point we pretty much won. The points in the upper right, if you're looking, we actually only have 600 to their 400, which is not a huge lead. But this is only because Lollybo was gone much of the time. And so the left crumbled like a house of cards. And look, it's another flamethrower tank. Hurroo! Everyone calls them flamethrower tanks, but they're not really tanks, are they? They're flamethrower mine-clearing chessies. In any case, an M18 Hellcat just destroyed my Sherman, as far as I can tell. I thought so. I can't even... Like, my Sherman must have exploded, and then, like... I don't think I ever found my Sherman. Like, at this point in the game, the Sherman was gone, and it never came back. I never found the corpse, I never found the wreckage. I do eventually find the M18 or M20 or whatever that killed it, but I am really curious as to what happened with the Sherman, so hopefully we'll see it sometime in this video and solve the mystery. And now I'm trying again to check the grenade, and this is the second time I've checked the grenade by... Oh, no, this time I used direct control. Good. You really need to use direct control if you want a grenade to land within the thing. Your guys on their own, usually not quite smart enough to... do it. I don't know why I hit that button. I'm hitting some sort of button. Hand bomb, that's what it's called. Hand bomb is what Panzerfaust was talking about the entire game. He's saying, get it on the engine, get it on the engine. Or get it in the cab, get in the cab. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. And I'm in direct control, but I'm too impatient, and I figure it's a fucking hand bomb. That sounds great. But it turns out the hand bomb does huge shrapnel damage, like huge range, but not huge explosive power. So you really do actually have to get it in the engine or in the cab. That one bounced off the building, and so at that point I'm booking it. You see I even take damage because, like I said, the range is huge. This thing, its turret is not turning fast enough to attack me, so I chuck a smoke grenade, and that's just enough to keep me safe. And this is a guy being a hero again. Every guy in this game can be a hero, and he's capping this point so as to widen our lead, and victory will be ours. But that was pretty crazy. So yeah, the hand bomb comes with Japanese assault infantry. Maybe other people get it, maybe their demo guys get it, but assault infantry at the very least get hand bombs. It's basically what it sounds like. It's like a cannonball, basically, with a handle on it. You chuck it and it explodes. It has huge range. The damage potential is a bit better than a grenade, but it's really the huge range. Very nice against infantry. Pretty good against light vehicles. But you have to get it inside the tank, or at least on the engine of a tank, if you want to do any sort of damage to the tank. Probably better off with AT grenades when it comes to fighting tanks. But think about a hand bomb. That's a cool sound, or cool sounding thing. Hand bomb. I got my bomb. It's in my hand. Anyone want to mess with me? That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. And I actually have 101 points left. Is this payback? I think this is payback. I'm not sure. Payback where you get your money back in stages whenever you lose someone. Whereas no refund, you get your money in. Your money just trickles in, but you don't get any of it back if anything dies. Which you should be able to figure out on your own. They're not exactly obscure names. Hato. So I'm buying a Hato. Yeah, they actually took the left-hand point back on our side, and I did not stand for that. So I figure, let's just bombard them, make it safe for Lollybo to move in and cap it with his infantry is the plan that we have made over Ventrilo, if my memory serves. And I think my memory is serving pretty well. But I was kind of surprised to find the range on this Hato, this giant rocket truck, is only 160-ish. It's not the range I was expecting on my giant rocket truck. But that's okay. You don't need super accuracy when you fire a gigantic rocket from the gigantic rocket truck. It lands, only kills one dude. I suspect that was the only guy who capped it, but, you know, I'm happy with its performance. A giant rocket killed a guy. You don't see that every day, unless you work at NASA. But they cover that up so you can't tell anybody about it. So it's not like you've really seen it. It's no fun if you can't talk about it, right? I assume. Make you sign forms saying I didn't see that monkey get sent into space. The monkey that we sent. We sent monkeys into space, right? Probably. I don't know. Soviets sent a dog into space. Comrade Laika. Oh, don't call... Whoa! Fucking Panzerfaust just killed like 10 of my people. He destroyed my rocket truck, I believe. He's got it in for me. Well, I have it in for him now too. So you just watch yourself. My threat is somewhat ameliorated by the fact that I played like 2 other games with him today, or this day that this was recorded, and I neglected to team kill him multiple times in those games. So it's kind of an empty threat, seeing as I have already failed to carry it out. But yeah, don't call Russians comrade. I was reading a site. There's a site for diplomats online that tells you the customs of each country and stuff, and I was reading the American customs because I'm American, and I wanted to see what other countries say about our customs, and they were pretty much right. But I also checked the Russian custom just like really fast, and they say never call the Russian person comrade. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's some holdover from Soviet times that people don't want to remember, but yeah. So there goes all my hopes of calling Russian people comrade. That was my plan, actually, for Sunday. And so now we have this man with an AT rifle chasing around Lollybo's light tank, because the game is over. And yeah, this just looks really funny to me, like, because that rifle is huge. And he shoots Lollybo's machine gun infantry, but he's chasing after the tank as we speak. I am looking for my rocket thing right now. No, I'm not. What am I doing? I don't know. We win. We're totally gonna win. We got it in the bag. So this was a fun game. Lots of crazy stuff happened. Hopefully you saw how effective it is to use each of your infantry to their fullest and to split up and cover infantry with tanks.